Good evening, everybody. In this occasion, I'm going to talk about Peruvian manners, etiquette, tradition, and customs. Peruvians are generally considered to be very warm and friendly to strangers. Now, some Peruvians' manners and etiquettes, for example, are personal space. Personal space. Peruvian and Latin Americans in general tend to have a much smaller personal space than North American and Europeans are accustomed to. In other words, when standing near other people in conversation or a crowd, they tend to stand much closer than you may be comfortable with. Why? This may take some getting used to on your part. It can be considered rude or unfriendly to back away from a person you are in a conversation with. Other is being late. Okay, you can see. Expats often joke about Peruvian time, but it's true that if you are invited to a party or out for dinner or drinks, you aren't really expected until at least 30 minutes after the arranged time, and an hour late isn't out of the norm. Well, proper attire. You may notice in Peru that the people tend to dress a bit more formally than you might be accustomed to. Jeans are become more common, but when in doubt, it's always better to use dressier clothes, slacks or pressed high kits for men, red pants or skits for women are nearly always appropriate. T-shirts, shorts or sandals are rarely used and definitely not for parties or going out. Other is greetings. Greetings, it's considered polite to always greet people properly, even shopkeepers and taxi drivers, no matter how long you have been acquainted. A simple buenos dias is sufficient, and don't forget hasta luego when you leave. When being introduced, and a handshake is appropriate in most situations. Okay. Although women may greet each other with the kids on the cheek, and always lean to your left for the kids to avoid a very awkward situations. Well, now I'm going to talk about traditions and customs of Peru. For example, scissors dance. Scissors dance, or in Spanish, danza de tijeras, is a colorful and rhythmic sequence of jumps and dancing to the rhythm of a pair of scissors. Originally from Ayacucho, it has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Now, I'm going to talk about Inti Raymi. Inti Raymi, which when translated from Quechua means Fiesta del Sol, Sun Festival, is one of the most important festivals of the imperial city of Cusco. This marvelous spectacle, which takes place on the Sacsayhuaman and Pleiade, is celebrated every June 24th, and it means to pay homage to the sun god, a supreme symbol of worship in Inca culture. Well, this is all. That's all. Thank you for listening.